Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. Good to see you.
We are here, and we are so happy to have Mary here with us, and still sending you all, your whole family, light and love and safety and bubbling up. And
Yeah,
last week.
crazy. Well, my husband tested negative.
Okay, good.
God,
Yay.
that makes me feel. That makes the whole family relax, right? So it's all good though. So thank you. Appreciate that.
And it's no joke. I mean, California is like in the red zone right now.
Yeah, it's going to get bad again, unfortunately, before it gets better. And so, we just stay away from everyone. So I don't know if everyone knows, but my son's been transplanted. So, and I have only one kidney because I'm a donor. So I basically gave a kidney so he could get a kidney. So we're very high risk. We're a very high risk family. My husband's a little bit older than me, so he's kind of in that range. So we just need to be really super careful. So, we stay away from everybody and, do what we need to do. But thank goodness, I'm going to knock on wood 3 times.
Yay.
Salt over my shoulder, and it's all good.
Yeah, definitely. All right. So hi, Georgie Moon. So glad to see you here tonight. So Georgie's from Georgie. What part of the country? Australia? I mean, what town are you from? Tasty Melons here. Vibrational realist. Lucienne.
Hi, Lucienne. Thank you. Ronald back.
Ronald and Karen and Jen. Hi, Jen. Jen is a local here in Colorado Springs.
Nice. That's
yeah.
Awesome. Well, hello.
Oh, Brisbane. Yeah, Brisbane.
Oh, Brisbane. Okay. Well, hello.
Hi, Lisa.
TBD looks familiar. That name sounds familiar. Not that I follow any of your stalk your people, but that name just sounds familiar to me.
Oh, but they probably stalk you. So
okay, do they? Okay.
So Vicky, hi, Lori. All right. So and Greeter. Hi, Greeter. So I did tap in for a message for all of us before we get started tonight. And the first card that came in is one of my favorites. Surrender to miracles. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. And then we go into surrender to worry. Surrender worry, not to worry. Surrender worry. Make a commitment to lead in anxiety. I do this every time I read this card, Mary. I skip a word and it makes it wrong. So make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. That's a good one for all of us, both these miracles and surrender that worry.
We'll take it, right? We'll absolutely take all of it. What card deck is that, Debbie? That's a pretty one. Is it Surrender Release? Yeah, those are great cards. If you guys don't have Power Surrender cards, they're not really Oracle cards, but actually I use them as Oracle cards. They work out really well. I mean,
I love them so much. And
try to read anything, right, Debbie?
Yes, absolutely. Even
gravel out
cards. And Sierra, my daughter, she printed off a bunch of pictures just of her family and an outing and the kids and everything, and she uses those as Oracle cards.
Oh, well, that's really cool. Yeah,
really interesting.
That is really, really cool.
Yeah.
Did she make her own?
Yeah, she
family images.
Yes.
Oh,
and
wow.
Just kind of like sceneries and different family images, and she takes very artistic photos, so they're not regular like everybody line up anyway. So you can really capture different aspects. So she made them into Oracle cards. So I thought that was cool.
Yeah, very, very cool.
Wow. So, and I forgot to tell you before we even got started, and a lot of everybody here already has seen it, but I uploaded a meditation video, a mixture meditation light language video that Mary encouraged me to do, so I did it.
Congratulations. Yes. We have to try,
I had to fight my ego.
You have to try everything, so yeah. That's awesome. Congratulations. Well, I'm going to go and listen to it. So very cool.
I had to fight my ego on that one, but so let's see. It's still there, so I haven't deleted it.
Debbie, it can only get better when you do things.
That's right. That's right.
If you look back to the beginning, it's never a good look, but as you keep moving.
Exactly. Exactly. Beautiful. All right. But thank you for that encouragement. And I stepped into it. Felt good.
Cool.
Thank you, Georgie. Yeah.
And your friend.
I know, Karen, I know. She's like, no way. In the back of her mind, she knew I would never do that. And I did it. So.
That's really cool.
All right. So we can start with the list because I have a feeling we have a big one.
Okay.
We'll get started, and really excited to step into this, as I was kind of stepping into the energy and praying and asking for all, guides and loved ones and everybody. I felt a big wave of kind of like excitement for healing or whatever this is going to do for everybody.
Yeah.
Well,
our family, they're never far away, right? Our loved ones and the angels are always right next to us. And all we have to do is open up our energy to feel them and sense them, right? And we are right there. So this is awesome.
So Ellen, hi, Ellen. So Ellen, she's one of our beautiful community people here, tribe. And she says, this is the first time I've seen Mary and Debbie together. They have such great chemistry. They sound like genuine friends.
Oh, that's sweet. Well, we are. Thank you. And that's very kind of you. We appreciate that. Thank you.
All right. So, I'm still waiting for, did I miss the question? Are you asking? That's what I was thinking. Okay. Yes. So for those of you who are new, Mary and I have known each other for a long time. A lot of it has been separate. Half of it has been actually separate because I moved. But, when you build that foundation, it's always there, right, Mary?
Always.
Yeah.
That's a nice thing.
And you all need to check out her channel. Might as well did I write down the new one?
I don't know, Debbie. I changed it so many times. I don't even know what my channel name is. Debbie's like, what's your channel's name? I'm like, I don't know. I just changed it. And I was like, I think it's called Mary Street Aura Tarot.
Right.
Don't touch it again because you made all those things. The profile, don't touch it again, So that's the part about being perfectionist. It's terrible, right? Oh my goodness.
Mary Street.
Yeah, if you just type Street, you'll
and Tarot, right? And
Aura Tarot, ARAURA Tarot, one word, Aura Tarot.
Oh, okay, so it is new. Okay.
So I just changed it. So it might be different tomorrow. I don't know. I'm going to see
this. That's it. Mary Street Aura Tarot.
Yeah,
I like it.
Well, you said, you remember, you recommended for me to keep it simple. So you know what?
I do like it. I like it a lot.
Thank you.
Does that look right?
Yeah, that looks right. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. We got a lot of questions coming.
Oh, hi, Kathleen. Hi, Sharon Lee.
Hey, Kathleen. How are you?
Lori Sue. All right.
Debbie's saying like my passwords. That's right. We just keep changing them. I know. I get in trouble from my sons all the time. They're horrified that I keep them in my phone a certain way, right? They just shake their head at me like, what are you doing? I don't know. It works for me. What can I say? All right.
You do you, Mary. That's all I can say.
That's all they're going to get is me. So it is not changing, Debbie.
That's right. That's right. Okay, so tasty melon. Message from spirit. Been depressed a long time. Anything positive? I'm seeing like, but they're showing me it's kind of like you're in like this fog, or it's almost thick. It's thick enough where you can go like this through it, and I feel like you've been really patient though this time around. I feel like you've been here before and you recognize it for what it is. And they're showing me that I see some sunlight coming through. So I do feel like this is coming, you are coming out of it. You're on this side of it, of feeling that depression. And, but they're showing me a light. And I feel also this time around that you recognized, like you were more aware, I want to say, through this time. Of the ebbs and flows of it. But I feel I'm seeing, yeah, you're coming out of it. You have the Hangman in reverse, the first card out here. And literally, that means you're coming out of this time. Exactly what they were showing me. This is a beautiful card for you. First card out. Yeah. It's been a tough one.
But I think it's all changing. You know what? I got the Tower card reversed for the first card out, last card with Death card reverses. So whatever's going, and in between King of Swords reverses and Five of Swords reverses. So in that language, that just means that everything has already kind of, remember, when things fall apart, they're falling into place. So I feel like whatever, and there's a 2 around this for me. So 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years, or February. So it feels like it's, I feel like it's cyclical. So I don't know if you get it in kind of in a cycle and it kind of happens around this time, but these cards are just showing they're back-ended by major cards. So this is, to me, is showing, yes, it's a transformational piece. But in between, it's going to require your thought processes to really change and solidify. So I feel like, you know what, you've got forward moving motion here. So moving forward. And when you kind of said coming out of that haze, Debbie, what I thought was the word reflection is what I picked up on. Sometimes this mirror energy, especially after, Mercury retrograde, there's that shadow period that happens for a little while after. Empaths actually feel it a little longer. Either they'll feel it coming in 3 weeks rather than 2 weeks for most people. But I just feel like maybe it's some shadow energy that's still kind of hanging on. But I feel like a shift and a change is coming for you in a major, big way. I don't know if she's moving or she's moved recently. It feels like a physical move.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, and I also, you're taking some new action here as well. You have the Knight of Swords and the Emperor there. I feel like you're taking new action towards a deeper strength in yourself as well. I'm going to draw an angel card here. Are you?
I think that move could be interesting for you. So,
she said she moved in April. Okay.
Oh, move already. Okay, because I was like, there's a move around that. So, okay. And it could. I think you need to ground your energy though. Wherever you are, I think you need to ground. So, who has the graveyard near them? Someone has. Spirit's like someone has a graveyard near them. So, is that you, Tasty Melon? Do you have a graveyard near you? I'm talking about the person that has the graveyard near them, but since we're with her, I'm thinking it might be her.
Right.
And who doesn't like living near a graveyard? I don't know. Highlight of my life, living near graveyards.
Absolutely. And while we're waiting for anybody to answer that question, anybody live near a graveyard? Okay. The angel that came, we have Archangel Metatron coming in for you. Perfect. I'm united with the source of all goodness, love, and creativity. Really align yourself with bringing in the Archangel Metatron for you right now.
Yeah, beautiful. The finishing.
Powerful.
Yeah, it's a finishing angel.
What?
He's a finishing angel.
Finishing. So bringing something.
Metatron to finish it off. So all the other angels are the instruments in between, and the Shekinah at the bottom of the tree of life. So he's at the top. She's at the bottom, and in between the tree of life, it's the pathway through life. But when they connect, there's very, very powerful, powerful energy. So don't forget to call on our angels. They're there,
Yes.
just waiting for us, but they're very powerful together. So if you're ready for a blast off, call both of those at the same time. They'll just, they'll give you an energy boost that you will never forget. So you might like it.
Yeah. So would you see Metatron coming in then when you are coming to a completion of something, a project or a cycle in life, or how would he,
Mm-hmm.
or how would not he or she, but you might think.
Yeah. So basically, when I usually work with Metatron, I've kind of worked with the other angels, and Metatron's is the angel that kind of finishes, like he's the completion angel. So if you worked with angels or not worked with them, they all have different energy forces that they. So Sandalphon, for instance, is the angel of perspective. So if you wanted to work with Sandalphon, all you had to do is ask him, so Sandalphon, you need some perspective, like a deeper perspective on this. And then when you did that and you wanted to kind of finish off or complete something, then I would ask Archangel Metatron to come in and just give you a completion message. Like, what do I need to complete this? What do I need to do with this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Christina is the graveyard person. Okay, well, they were talking about someone with a graveyard near them. So, very good.
All right. Well,
Tron.
Tasty Melon, I blessings to you, and we are sending you light and love, and the whole community is doing that for you as you traverse out of this haze and fog of depression.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's opening up.
Yeah, we're with you. So know that you're not walking through this alone.
Moving to Massachusetts, how will my healing business do?
So she's going there. I think it was Florida and Massachusetts. Those were the two states that were up in the air, right? I think we read for last time.
That's right.
Which I don't remember anything, but I don't know why I recall this. So
I know that's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay.
All right. I'm seeing you with a nice home setup thing going on here to begin with. I feel like what I'm being shown here, it's more of like your online presence is going to be greater, and that's going to really open the doors for that to come in. But not only that, I feel in this move, you are going to be way more prepared or ready for this or whatever. It's almost like this divine timing, and it's just going to kind of explode for you, I think, is what they're showing me. So, but let me go ahead and I'm going to throw some cards on it as well.
And I actually feel like I use the Lenormand, but it's a snake that comes up. But to me, in this instance, it's like a shedding of the skin. Mm-hmm. So I feel like you're just going to be able to relax and be more who you are when you go there. For whatever reason, I don't know if you've ever felt like you fit in. And I don't know where you live currently, but I feel like for whatever reason, it's been maybe just a struggle. I get a 5 around it. So I think this was in order for you. And I think last time we spoke that guides or angels were saying that you're going there for a larger purpose than what you know. So I still hear them saying that. So, we never know why we're being drawn someplace. We think we think it's for some reason, but it never usually is. So keep that in mind.
Yeah. And, okay, so I have the Emperor, the Tower, and the Nine of Cups coming in, and I feel what these cards are bringing in as the dust settles.
Yeah.
Everything falls into place after that Tower. As it all falls into place, it's time. Like it's like this divine timing, and you will find a deeper wisdom, a deeper inner strength, and absolutely new hope and joy in where you're at, as far as where you're at spiritually, but in your business. I also the outcome here is the Three of Pentacles, and that means you're going to also be collaborating with a couple others, possibly, whether it's online or however it plays out. Right now, of course, with the cocoa going on, the going to a place might be a little bit harder, but I feel like, again, they showed me when I first stepped into this a big at-home situation. You know what I mean? So I feel like a collaboration, and I see 2 other people, with you. Okay.
Yeah. Very cool.
And let me get an angel card for you. Okay. And you guys, Mary's stuff is all in the description as well. No, because I had the wrong YouTube. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I have Archangel Raphael coming out for you.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I am strengthened and healed by the power of divine love. Yeah, just really, if you start getting anxious or out of sorts or whatever, just close your eyes and step into that divine love during this process.
Very cool. Yes, absolutely.
So blessings to you, Karen.
All right, keep us posted, Karen. When are you leaving? Soon, or it doesn't feel like that for a while, but maybe
she's going to something on the 19th. She actually drives out of town on the 24th
of this month.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yep.
Very cool.
I guess I have to make a new friend now. She was my friend. She was my one friend here in Colorado.
Oh, well, you will.
All right, Vicki, or reading.
Okay.
What message does Spirit have for me? All right. I feel like an enterprise around you, like you've been building something up, or putting your energy towards something that you're birthing. Yes, she lives in Colorado. So we haven't met yet, but I feel like lives right down the street, you guys, because she can see the same mountain as I. They're saying Sheila lives in Colorado. She's another reader on here.
Oh, wow. That's very cool.
But I've not met her in person.
Oh, that's funny. We haven't met anyone in person, right?
That's true.
I mean, what's in person? I don't even know what I'm going to do
in person. Yeah, it's so interesting. I pulled this card for every single reading that we've done so far, the Emperor. Very strong energy tonight, you guys. So really coming into that empowerment and stability and wisdom, bringing wisdom in. An Emperor, they're not willy-nilly. They don't just jump in and do things. They don't go off half-baked. They are very purposed and very strong. Inner strength there. Interesting. I feel like everything is kind of just set to go, but there's just some pause. I'm going to find out a little more. You can go whenever, Mary. I'm just...
Okay. All righty. So the subconscious file. So if some of you haven't been with me before, basically I'm just looking at subconscious files that are open. And when I say a subconscious file, most of that information's in the back, and the front of the conscious files are always moving because it's what we're actually thinking in the moment. That's actually harder to read because it's like a freight train. But parked into the back are subconscious files, what we think about, what we're most concerned about. And for you, Vicki, the subconscious file that's most open right now are your finances. So if you're struggling with them, I get a number 5 around it. And I'm not sure if struggle is the right word. It just might be concerned. I feel like it's like, I just saw a cup overturned. And I kind of feel like maybe you're not loving where you are right now. So I'm going to actually just take a look at what other area. Let's see. So about money, about finances, there's a mother energy connected to this. So there's some sort of behavioral energy connected about money to how you're feeling or how you grew up. And I feel like this is something that kind of always tails you. So let me know if that makes any sense to you, because they would like to start working on your energy. They're ready, like the colors, they're like, so for those of you that don't know, basically, I'm just going to show you the palette, and hopefully they won't drop out of the palette like they did the other day all on the ground.
Oh, no.
So I use this color palette, and basically this colors are the colors of the angels. Now, I don't know what angel belongs to what colors. I do know some of them, but logically they told me I was wasting my time if that's all I had time to do was figure out the colors in that palette. So they just tell me what to put on and what I'm going to have you do. Does the financial thing make sense to you at all, concerned with your mother? Something about safety issues with the mother. Either there was never enough, or I can't have enough, or there's some issue that's connected to the mother care or caretaker. That's a mother-like energy. And if she can, I know there's a delay, but if she can confirm that. And I think we did ask if everyone can please work on your energy. So if there's someone here that does not want me to work on your energy, or the angels don't want you to work on your energy, just let Lucian know. So then we won't work on the energy, okay? But it looks like most of you are open to that, is what the angels are saying. And they're saying, well, they're way open. Okay, so I'm just going to start working right now. Okay, all right. Okay, so the first color that they want, and so I wish we could see where she is. So Vic, mother was conscious about money working. Okay, there we go. So I see her comment right there. Okay. Now, what I'd like to do, actually, if it's okay with you, Vicki, is I want to strengthen your solar plexus, because this is kind of it's actually right in the middle of the solar plexus and the sacral. So I want to use some yellow energy, and now they're telling me all the colors. So I'm just going to get going. I just want you to notice how you feel before I apply color. So basically, I have this little beautiful, I can't trace even on a tracing board, but I don't know what's wrong with me, but I can't even trace, but I actually have a tracing board. So it's basically a human. This is really a human form drawn by me. And I will put all the chakras there. So this gives me like a point, a basic point. Even if I didn't have this, this is actually reference for you.
Well, it makes sense to me, Mary. You've never been able to draw, you've never been able to color within the lines. Come on.
Yeah, well, that's correct. Who wants to color between the lines? That's no fun. So I'm going to start with yellow, and I'm going to actually, I just want you to notice what you feel like right now before I add the color, and then we're going to go back and see what the color feels like after. I'm going to actually use so she's afraid to be seen. This is very interesting. She doesn't want to be seen. But the angels are going to out you because they are going to use a bright yellow color on you right now. They're going to put you out, girl. So right now, take a deep breath right in there. It is a neon yellow. It's just going right there, right in the middle. So take a deep breath. If you can see that, just draw that in. And anyone who's having some confidence issues, especially around money and finances, scarcity is what I hear. Draw that color in. So take a deep breath. It's like a neon yellow, which I love neon. That's my favorite. Take a deep breath right there for me. Okay. And then we're going to actually go to they said orange before, but now they just want me to go to violet. This is going to go on your crown. You have a knowing. You know how to make money, girl. You just have to get out there and make it. So you got to get out there and show she's going to hide. See, you cannot make money and hide, people. No. Here is the crown chakra with the energy of the purple. Take a deep breath, everybody. For those that are hiding and want to make money, those don't work. Okay, you got to push yourself out there. Like Debbie was saying, she had to push herself out there a little bit to make that vibrational music, But guess what? The more you do it, the better you feel. And guess what? You're doing it for other people, right? So we just kind of get out of the way. I'm going to add one more color and then I'll be done. But they're going to give you all the bright colors today. You're going to get a neon red right now. You're going to get a neon red breath because it's going to go all over this painting. And I never know. And I don't know if any of you watched a video that I did about the children, but they turned the painting into an angel. I don't know if you had a chance to see that or not, but I'm going to do more of those. My sewer blew out, so I haven't had a chance to get out in my own office. But so whenever I do those little color clarity and clearing healings in the morning, which I'll be doing for you guys if you want to come back and watch them, they turned that image into an angel. It was really, I was like, whoa, there's that angel, right? Okay, so there you go. Everyone take a deep breath. That is red and hot pink. So everyone just pull that in. So I can feel everyone's like, no, we don't want to do that. Yes, you do. Come on, everyone, take a deep breath. Pull those colors right in. And this is going to get you guys to extend yourself, push yourself a little bit further. Now, we got to always kind of push ourselves out there, right? If we're too comfortable, we're going to just remain comfortable. And now's not the time to be comfortable in this arena. We're not going to be stuck inside forever, everybody. So we got to put ourselves out there, okay? All right. It was beautiful to work on your energy. I'm going to actually add, they want me to keep going. So, Debbie, if you do something, I'm going to keep working on her energy.
Okay, yeah.
What I end up with.
All right. So other things that I'm seeing here as far as, and I feel like it really is ebbing and flowing through what is coming through the aura angel painting with this enterprise or something that you've been wanting to birth or expand or make happen. I think you're really coming into a place of real commitment to this new life force for you. And now, Vicki, what type of work do you do? Would it be in healing or psychic stuff or something like that? Or not? I'm getting the moon in the Lenormand. I have the moon. And it's right after really building that life force in you. So that's why I was wondering about that. Anyways, I see it coming together. You just have to be, diligent and purposed about it, but it's going to bring harmony. The outcome, you have the bouquet coming in.
Very cool. Bouquet is a good card.
That's very positive. Yes, and I keep posting it in the chat if anybody wants to write it down and keep posting it. But I have posted Mary's stuff in the chat. Okay, retired but have Reiki level 1 and spiritual healing. Yeah, so that's kind of, I feel like, that's a life force for you. That's something that's growing in you.
Well, her hands open, close, open, close, open, close. This goes with her energy of I don't want to do it. I want to do it. I want to do it. I don't want to do it. And you know what?
Or how do I do it? Yeah.
Okay, so there you are. Ooh, it's going to bleed just a little at the top, but that's a purple energy coming out. That's a spiritual color for you, the purple. But I added a little green because there's a little energy about not wanting money or being afraid to ask for money, or spirituality doesn't equate with money. So you guys have to eat something unless you can eat earth, dirt, or air. So you have to make some money that goes with this, right? So it's really about asking your worth. But that's her complete energy. But you know what? I have this feeling that angels are going to out you and make you kind of get into this work. So either you can go quietly, or they're going to get you out there. And I personally would not want to be outed by the angels. So you might want to consider that. All right. So I hope that you enjoyed it, Vicki. It was a blessing to read for you today.
Yeah, I feel like, again, I go back to the word life force is what they keep saying to me. This is a life force through you. I feel.
Well, it's not something she cannot not do, but we are all up against the wall of exposing ourselves.
Exactly right now. But I mean.
No, but I mean exposing ourselves to greater purpose.
So right. Okay, yes.
Want to be judged. I don't, but her hand chakras literally, they're going up, that close, up. And I'm like, no, girl, keep them open. Oh, Karen Elizabeth, thank you. That was really sweet of you. Thank you.
Blessings to you, Karen.
Just keep them open. You know what? If you guys know Reiki, do Reiki on yourself, all right? We're our first Reiki clients.
Exactly. And there is a big group. Talk to Kathleen. Kathleen's here tonight. Talk to her. They have a little group going together and really, she's part of your group now too, Mary. Ronald, Kathleen,
yes,
Jay.
Yeah, Lisa. I think Lisa too, yeah.
And Lisa. So the card coming in for you, Vicki, is the Angel of Wisdom. Wisdom comes from the depths of my experience and from your experience. And this was the first card that came out with you. And I feel like not only is this life force in you and running through you, but you bring wisdom with it. And that's from you. That's something you bring to it. So if you look at other people and go, well, I'm not like them. Well, you're not supposed to be. You're like this. So blessings to you.
Absolutely. We don't want to be sheeples. We want to be our own self, right?
Exactly.
If you blend in with the crowd, you're not going to be seen.
Just say no to sheeples.
Yeah.
And another thing that came in when I was tapping in is that really, Mary used to have us do this when we would go to her class. And she'd have us face north, west, east, south, and say a little prayer. But what came in tonight for you, Vicki, is to turn to the east and just open to spirit bringing in. The east is a place of new beginnings, and also like new cycles coming in and taking action. So they want you to turn to the east and just allow that energy to flow in from spirit. So blessings to you.
We always start in the east when we do any manifestation work, right?
That's right.
Work with the angels. We start in the east. Awesome.
Yay. And I think I missed the question. And here it is, Jima.
Hey, Lisa, how are you? Good to see you. Okay, so, all right.
Jima, oldest daughter, son-in-law, and 3 granddaughters tested positive. Okay. Yeah, so I don't, I'm not being shown anybody going to the hospital or anything like that. I see, caretaking at home, and not everybody is in bed. Maybe one or two actually, might have some symptoms. I don't know about if they're having symptoms, but I see everybody else kind of caretaking around, and only maybe a couple that are, actually, like, and this is metaphor, in bed, but I don't see anybody going to the hospital or anything like that. And again, thank you, Lucian. But I will throw a health reading on that.
If it's okay, I'm just going to do some energy work on them as a whole family. So I'm going to use just one. I'm going to use one plate, but I'm going to work on just everybody.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So to everyone, if you will all collectively take a deep breath, what I'd like to do is just use your energy. Okay. So we're going to just work off the energetic community force. And I'm just going to actually just start. So they're going to have me work with black. And the interesting thing about black is a lot of people are afraid of this color. But very honestly, black is a color that is a really powerful color. If you look in the tarot, most of the wands are going to be brown, but not the Fool's wand. The Fool's wand is black, and it's on purpose because this is the greater purpose of black is kind of an internal color. It's a powerful color. So they want me just to start with black, and if they're telling me to start with black, they mean business. So we're just going to go ahead and see on this palette, which is actually black. Let's see if I have something that's really dark black here. Okay. I'm just going to, here we go. Okay. So everyone just take a deep breath. And if any of you are feeling a little, I just want to say emotionally depressed, I'm going to actually, or musicality, just take a deep breath as I pull this color in, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to actually put it on your head. So I'm going to put it on your head, and just everyone, I'm just going to hold it up. So take a deep breath right there. Just draw the color and energy of black. If you can feel the color black, and if everyone just puts their hand out in front of them and just notice where black is in front of you. So it's out there in front of you somewhere. So just put your hand out and touch it. If you'll do me a favor, just grab a piece of that black energy. Again, this is powerful, powerful energy. I want you just to take a deep breath and just put it right into your heart space and tell me how that makes you feel, because they're giving you energy through that space. And that's what they do a lot of times. A lot of times they work somatically with people, and it's more powerful than just looking at the color. So take a deep breath. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this darker red, and I'm going to actually just put it around the heart space. I feel, actually it's a pink. I'm going to actually, I feel like they're putting protection around your heart. So, so this is what they wanted me to do. So everyone, you can, if you want to, can also take a deep breath around this color. It's kind of like a magenta pinky kind of color. And now I'm going to finish it off with Metatron. So I'm going to actually go to Metatron is white on my color palette. That's one of the few angels that I know here. He's kind of a shimmery white color. So you will not probably be able to see this, but take my word for it, he is shimmery and white, because that's how I see the angels. I see them as columns of light. And when I see your column, it is a big, big column, and all of you are just various colors, but you're all brilliant, you know? Generally, pinks and greens and blues are generally the colors of people. That's different than your life color. So there is that. Take a deep breath, everybody. Just pull the color of Metatron. Again, these are not colors, but they're angels. So you're actually working with the angels right now, and they're working with you, and they're telling me they love you all. And I'm hearing the message, don't hesitate. So if anyone's hesitating on doing something, please don't wait. They're telling me they're giving you direct instructions, divine instructions to please not wait. And you'll understand that when when they tell you something, it's kind of weird. Like, Debbie, do you get that? That you kind of know where it applies, even they're talking to a group. Oh, that's
yeah.
really
Cool. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So it's turned into a pearlescent energy. That's really, really cool. I wish you guys could see it, but it's like a little pearl energy. That's Metatron. That's his color.
Oh, okay.
Just chose that color.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah. So it was a blessing to read for you, and hopefully everyone received.
And if there's, I know that some of you in the here are feeling different sensations as Mary is talking, and you're breathing in, and the colors and stuff like that, feeling different sensations. Just take some extra deep breaths and allow it to move through and out. No need to keep it in, and allow the healing and so forth to move in and out.
Mm-hmm. And share with us if you felt anything. We'd like to know.
Yeah, I had a text saying that feeling short of breath when you were talking about some of the things, and so that's why I wanted to bring in. Okay, so let's.
Okay, so Grandma wants to see the picture again. Yes.
Okay, hold it back a little bit. She may want to take a screenshot or something.
Yeah, and if she contacts me, she wants to contact me on Messenger, I can take a screenshot of it for her. She wants to do that if she wants to for her.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So so some people are feeling palpitations and shortness of breath. So
let me just drop everybody's energy really quick, because honestly, the angels are very, very strong energy. So everyone just take a deep breath. I'm just going to ground everybody really quickly. You can't be in your head about this, you guys. Don't be up here. This is not an up here exercise. This is just to take a deep breath. Just let the angels do it. Honestly, they don't need our help, to be honest with you. I always try to help them, but they don't need it. There it goes. Okay, everyone better? And just take a breath. Take a deep breath. There you go. There, I felt it when it just dropped like that. Yeah. The energy is very pure. So this can be, it's not an issue, but you just have to work with them more. And when you keep working with them, you're not going to really feel it that much, which is kind of in a way kind of sad, but you will a little bit. All right.
And I just also want to bring this in.
Ooh, was that me? It was me. I had turned it off, but honestly, it turned back on. So
it was angels.
I know, they like to do that stuff, right?
So about her question about the COVID as well, it's you have the mice coming in here, and so that's showing the COVID is there, but I feel like you're on solid ground, and the key as an outcome is great. It's positive, very, very positive. This is what you'd want as the outcome card. So I feel like there's going to be divine intervention and a positive outcome. So we will all continue to send light and love and prayers for your family.
Absolutely. Oh, good. So Sharon saying heart and throat felt better. Georgie Moon said she felt it better. Lisa said, wow. Okay. Yeah. So some people, when you build up energy, you'll just start to yawn. Some people belch. Some people pass gas. So however, or cry. So however it works for you, that's what you just need to do. And honestly, we're all human. So however it needs to come out, let it go. That's right. Let it go.
That's right. All right. Blessings to you, Jima. I'm giving you a big hug. It's always scary.
All of us are.
Okay, so let's see, Kathleen. Okay, Kathleen, she's new in your group. She signed up You recognize her name?
Yes. Hi, Kathleen. How are you?
Where is the spiritual journey taking me? Ooh.
And Lori, don't worry if you didn't feel anything, because oftentimes people don't. But again, they do work on you, but you may not understand like their energy mechanisms. All of the angels all have a high vibrational energetic signature, and you just may not be able to feel it yet. But know that if you keep working with them, that you absolutely will. So some people just aren't used to it, or they don't understand what it is. Like it could be a color, a knowing, a feeling. It comes in different for everybody.
Wow. Okay. So what would it mean? I'm seeing a lot of purple around her. What would that be?
A purple around her, like around the whole energy, around Kathleen?
Yeah, just purple.
Well, okay, so let's just take a look at it. She's going to be just working as far as kind of, I want to say behind the scenes in some sort of, it's kind of justice. I think it's bringing people back into balance. I want justice for all, but it's not. It's a balance.
Yes, I so agree with that.
Court kind of energy about, I hear truth, light, and balance. So that's what the energy is. But as you can see, pillar cards show up. They show up on the High Priestess, and they also show up on the Justice card, right? And they also show up on the Moon. Pillars are a very frequent theme in the tarot. But I feel like it's just, but she needs to get herself in balance. Heal thyself, because we cannot help other people until we are in balance ourselves. Then we can manifest.
Oh, gosh, yeah. That's so funny. You got the Justice, didn't you?
Yep. Did you get Justice too?
Oh, yeah, you got to see. This is amazing. So, yeah. So the Justice is in the middle. The first card that came up is the Justice, the center. So that bringing that balance, and you have to understand, Justice also sees all sides of things.
Yep.
And bringing that energy in, being able to see all sides. And I feel like as people come to you, you're kind of like one of those catapulters too, where you're able to see all sides of somebody that comes to you, whether they're coming to you to practice their giftings with you or whatever, that you're going to be able to really help them come into balance with their own giftings and send them in their right direction as well. You also have the Ace of Cups there coming in. So this is really moving into your passion, and the Queen of Pentacles. And that's just really, that is bringing in that grounding. The Queen of Pentacles is very grounded. So a spirit is asking you to be purposed about that. But also the Ace of Cups. So this, it's just going to keep flowing in. And I also, with the Three of Cups coming in here, thank you, Catherine. Blessings to you. This journey, you're not doing this journey alone. The spiritual journey. I love that. And that's true for you, isn't it? I'm going to go ahead and draw a... I love this, Kathleen. The guardian angel of youth. I love it. Okay. All the tools there. As I share my enthusiasm, humor, and sense of fun, I protect and honor my youthful spirit. But also, you know, embracing that whole feeling within what you do. And you do that. You completely do that. I love it.
Very cool. I'm drawn to that orange on that card.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very powerful color. That might actually be a good color for her to wear.
Orange.
Orange, yeah. And also, if you are interested in, if you have gemstones, citrine is a good color for you. I mean, good stone for you.
Citrine.
There you go.
It's one of my favorites. I'm very attracted to citrine. All right. Tasty melon.
I saw her.
Yeah, what she said. I always smoke food.
Didn't she? And when I'm reading the comments, that's funny.
I love it. Love it.
That's a common psychic ability is tasting. You can read taste, by the way. I don't know if anybody knows that, but you can read taste.
Interesting.
You can read it. Yeah. So that's the way spirit will communicate. It's not one of the higher clairs, but it is a clair. It is a clair. So clairgustance.
That's awesome. Did I miss the question, or?
I think that's. Are we good?
You didn't see it, did you?
What's that?
A question that was posted and I missed it. Lucian. Sometimes I can look away for 1 second and it's been posted and I missed it, but I don't see it. Okay.
Was there another question? I didn't see another question.
What does Ona do, Georgie? I missed that combo.
Ona does that. I don't know. Oh, maybe she's saying that she tastes something.
Ah.
Okay.
Ona's a reader on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
All right. This is Jay, and I think he's in your group as well.
Oh, okay. Hi, Jay. How are you?
And have been hanging out with this friend. My vibration is getting higher with her. What should I be learning? That's a good question.
As far as what does that mean? As far as learning in a spiritual sense, or?
Yeah. Yeah, I would think for him, he would want to know spiritually, or.
They want to actually use the color blue on you. Is it okay to work on your energy? It's very resistant to this. Oh, I see. Yes, it's Jay. Okay. So he's a little resistant to the energy of putting himself out there a little bit. I'm getting a little bit, but if you will allow me to, the angels to work with you, they want to give you some color today. So let me know if that's something you're interested in.
In a spiritual sense, he says, yeah. Okay. And right. He would want you to, I'm open to it, he says, yeah.
Okay, perfect. The angels always when you're open, so this is good. All right, so I'm just going to start working on your energy. It's a throat chakra, actually, and the color that they choose has nothing to do with the chakra, by the way. They're going to give you a strong color today, so beware of your spoken word, because you might just be putting it out there. So I'm just gonna start with it. And so Jay, I just want you to notice where you are in your energy right now. So just notice 1 or 2 words, how you feel before I apply the color. All right. And anyone else who has an issue with speaking their truth, many of you,
As my throat starts to close up.
or empaths as a whole, they don't upset people, so they'd rather swallow their words than get someone upset. But this is not going to help you if you get run over. All right. So, all right, everyone just take a deep breath. So I hope he has found his, I call it just a baseline. So everyone just notice your baseline before I add the blue, and then just because they're bringing the colors in really, really quickly. So here we go. Everyone take a deep breath, and here comes this blue. And that's unlocking it, by the way. And now green's going to come in. So, okay, so they're going to really throw you guys out there because they're using the bright, bright colors tonight. So some of you guys are just sitting on the cusp of your ability, but you're frightened of it. So now they're going to move to red. And they're going to use all the firecracker colors today, or this pink. I always think it's red, but it's not. But look at what they did. All the colors right there are very, very bright for you. So they're reminding us of Mercury retrograde, where we need to finish some things up.
Yeah, and and I'm seeing Jay is like some deep shamanic work is what they're showing me. So what that is telling me is that they're taking you. This is going to be an opportunity for you to do some of that deeper healing. When they show me it, but it's you. They're showing me you doing the shamanic work. Doing that symbol. So I see you doing that symbol. You're working on changing some of your habits, like not speaking your truth. You have the devil coming in reverse. So I feel like you're coming out of that habit of not speaking your truth. And you think you're trying to keep everything all calm and collect, but that's an illusion, because you're just hurting yourself and you're hurting them without speaking your truth. Okay. So you're coming out of that. This is part of your question of learning, moving away from the past things that have brought you into hurt, into new places. Okay.
And he's going to have a lot of lessons around women. So this is who's going to give it to him. They're using a lot of copper on your head, which they very rarely use this color. So this is just kind of opening you up to the universal energy. And if you just accept that, I feel like there's some mother wounds that need to be healed around this. So, you know what? All of our soul pods are created for us. We create our soul pods before we come here. And so this wounding, apparent wounding, is really meant for our own spiritual growth. So sometimes it can be very difficult with mothers. Doesn't feel like you're getting a spiritual healing from them, but right when you get involved with that. But that's exactly what's happening, though.
I have an outcome here for you, and that's the Knight of Cups. So coming into a new space, a new way that you are able to open your heart and love. It's going to be different than the way you have before, because I feel like you've come from a defensive love, kind of always on the defense, but you're going to come out differently now as you go through this journey and work. Yeah.
You want to see your photo, your image? It's not a photo, but your image. Okay. So here it is. A lot of energy shooting out the top of your head. Copper color, and this is just the energy right here, and this is about belief. Where is it? This is about belief in the self. So this is being connected to your own belief systems and standing out with your own belief systems, but it's going to come through speaking your truth. You have a leadership energy, but you're hiding. So maybe the spiritual lessons in this will be not to hide.
I love that. Oh, let me get you an angel card here.
Okay, well, he says he's ready. Well, buckle up then, honey, because it might be a ride. So when you say when you say you're ready, trust me, they take you out that word. And I'm not trying to scare you, but you know, when they have a live one, I like to say when they have someone and they're like ready, be careful.
Well, yeah, and I think he is, and I, if they're showing me you doing that shamanic work, that means he's ready to go deep. All right, so Archangel Gabriel's coming in for you.
Yeah.
And bringing that lily. I am made whole by the message of love, brotherhood, and freedom.
Well, Archangel Gabriel is the angel of the voice. They're telling you something. And look at the lilies on the card. This is purity.
That's right.
We have to sit in our energy and our truth, no matter what. And it may not be a popular vote, by the way.
Love it. Blessings to you, Jay.
Yeah, it's beautiful to read for you. Good to see you.
All right. I love the colors that are coming out tonight.
Yeah, they're using they usually use some tried and true colors, but I don't argue with them. They just tell me pick this one and I just go with it. But they're always giving me messages when I'm picking them. So I actually hear them talking to me and while I'm putting the colors down. So let me know if how everyone's doing and feeling with the colors. I like to check in with you guys just to see if there's any shifting. Because if it is healing, you are receiving healing. So just so you know that, and make sure that you drink water, please, because this is a lot of healing in a couple of hours. And if you guys are all in angelic energy, every time I apply a color, you're getting a healing. By the way, so yeah,
I love it. Thank you, Jay. Yeah, Georgie, I call upon Archangel Gabriel when I'm gonna be writing, like when I have to sit down and do some writing. So I never really knew why, but now I kind of understand because Mary, you said also there's work on the throat there with Gabriel.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe that's why.
Well, she's like truth serum.
Oh, okay.
She always is very, very truthful. All right. So she's going to lead you to the place. And if you have to have difficult conversations, call on Archangel Gabriel. She literally will step into your energy and become you and give you the right words that someone on the other side can hear, which is important because if you're just speaking word salad and it's just going in one ear and one out the other, it's not going to be helpful.
Well, all right. Good intel. All right, Georgie, any changes for me? Anything positive? So nothing, we won't share anything negative, Georgie.
Well, I think positive, negative, subjective. I think, it's all, any change that occurs is actually good change, right? Because the soul thrives on change.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not changing, something's going on.
All right.
So there's a move around her. I don't know. There's not two around it. So either you moved or there's a 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years. But there might have been a move around you, or you're kind of considering a move. It also might be career work related. So
she is, I believe, tell me if I'm wrong, Georgie, but I believe she is wanting to move.
Okay, physically move someplace else.
Debbie, I didn't actually ask that. Okay, what did you ask, Georgie?
Any changes?
Anyways, so we'll just continue to read Georgie. And Georgie, you can tell us what your question was.
Okay, so that's not her question. No.
But yeah, I think the last time, I mean, from what I remember, Georgie, right? You're wanting to move? Yes, she wants to
Oh,
move.
okay, because there's a move around you. Okay.
Yeah.
But I get it's like a lateral thing. So I don't know. They're just showing me a straight line, but it's going sideways. So it may not be. I don't know. It feels like it's not a far away. I don't know. It just feels really lateral. Ronald says she's moving to the moon. Okay.
I don't know if that would be lateral.
Okay. Just major changes. Okay. All right. Good and bad is subjective. It's all how you reframe, right? If our behavior is to think that everything is catastrophic, then it remains catastrophic. If you look at change for what it really is, which is maybe a positive thing, moving you from literally taking a step from one thing to another, that's actually a very positive thing. Oftentimes, I've just seen this when we say, I'm really just ready to do something, the angels will just move you without unexpectedly, because you will not be able to do this by yourself. So you have the 10 of Swords reversed on this. So whatever this is, it's pinning you down, like literally, physically, whatever is falling away from you. You're not quite there yet. But again, I'm just getting the feeling sometimes they just move you. And honestly, it's probably, you just go, I would have never done that for myself, but I'm glad that you did that for me. Trust me, they're always looking out for our energy, because sometimes we get in our own way, right?
And I have the Eight of Pentacles coming in here for the center of your reading. And this absolutely, it really looks like what they were showing me. And the reason I didn't voice what I was being shown is because I didn't understand it. And I should just say what I'm seeing. But I saw you just kind of looking there, and you were just like, everything was good and like in place, and like secure, like this brings in a lot of security. Like you've done everything to create security for yourself moving forward. And then doing what you want, like more specifically, right? So the Apprentice card, bringing it into focus. I do see you celebrating, moving on. You've been kind of stuck in a place, but you're moving forward. And the outcome here, you have another moving card as well. The Eight of Cups, moving on. And the Ace of Wands, new passions, new opportunities, new creative ventures. This move is gonna bring some new opportunities for you as well.
That Eight of Cups reminds me of Campbell's Hero's Journey. So the Eight of Cups is a remembrance of we move away, but we come back a different person. We come back around to something, and we may see it in a different way. So this is actually reminding me of the hero's journey. And oftentimes when we make a move, especially maybe in a career in a higher spiritual way, the greater purpose for our own life comes through that. It's Campbell's, he talked about the hero's journey, but that's where profoundly we are deeply affected. And as we move through that journey and come back around, then we're able to become teachers for other people. So take note of this, because I believe that the hero's journey is very important for you, but I feel it's very important for some of you people here. So please, please, please take note of this, because they very rarely bring this up. But I really do feel like this is going to be of importance for some of you. And very honestly, when we're working through our hero's journey, we're working through that soul wounding that needs to come out. It's no sense to hold on to the wounding. That's not there for you to hold on to it. It's there for you to work through it for the higher purpose and the higher good of your soul pod, right? So, yeah.
I like that, Mary. And I like that for Georgie. We no longer, and this is kind of a message for all of us, we no longer can get away with stuffing things away. We have got to move through it, grab onto what we need, and allow the rest to go away, but not, we don't have we just can't bury it anymore. We don't have that ability. We just can't do that anymore. So that's a good message. And Georgie, you have the angel of glory coming in. This is just amazing. If you look closely, you have the sun, you have the eye, you have the rainbow, and then those two people down there. I sing praise and glory to the source of all life. So keeping in that space of gratefulness. And so when you, like before you go to bed and when you wake up, just move into that place of gratefulness and center and remain in that space. And I feel this next part of your journey is going to be a good one, enlightening and enlightenment as well. So blessings to you.
Blessings to you, Georgie. Thanks for letting us read for you today.
Yes.
Oh, thank you, Grandma.
Jima 5. Yeah, wasn't that card beautiful? I love that card, you guys. All right, so we'll wait till the next. And if you guys forgot Mary's channel, that you all are going to go over and subscribe and ring that bell.
Next week, we're going to be on my channel, so come over and visit us because I don't have that many subscribers. Debbie has the subscribers. So come keep us company over there when we got them on next Friday.
That's right. You're welcome, Georgie. Blessings.
Welcome. Yeah, absolutely.
And here's, I almost missed it. That's what happens. Okay.
Our reading of what happened was.
Oh, did you see what Tasty Melon wrote?
Oh, that's the angels. That's the angels. High rating. So blessings to the angels. Yeah. I just tell them before I always start, I actually always say a prayer. May my thoughts be your thoughts. May my heart be your heart. May my words be your words. And may my hands be your hands. So it's always, I'm just their vessel. And so as long as I can read and give the messages, I think we're good. All right. So, and all right. And what happened? Why has he gone to Michelle again? All right. Well, you're welcome. We're grateful to have you, actually. More than what you know. All right. So let's just take a look here.
Yay, Ellen. Ellen says you got some more subscribers tonight. Yay, Ellen.
All right. So let's just take. So whatever is going on, there's a 2 around it. So when you're talking about he's gone to a shell again, so 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, or February, but I feel like it's really recent. So, but there's a lead in this. I think you didn't catch the energy. Something was happening before this disengagement. There's a wall between right here. So here's what I'm going to suggest, though. You know, angels always say you can go over a wall, under, around a wall. Oh, would it be under, around, over, or above the wall, right? But what I'm seeing is you kind of crawling the wall and you're hesitant to do it. So if you're hesitant to do it, what I'm going to say is trust your intuition about why you're hesitant to do it. Because I literally see you crawling and you're just like over the top, but then you're stuck there. There's a reason why you're stuck there. I would just like you to imagine that. Actually, here's the message is the wall. So if I can with you, please, I'd like you actually to be the wall for 1 second. So if you can imagine yourself melting into that wall vibrationally for 1 moment, that answer is right there because you're almost over, you're at the next time you pull up, you're going to be your hand will be on top of the wall to grip you over. But you're stuck right there because there's something subconsciously that's pushing you, not allowing you to do that. do me a favor, please press into that wall for just a second and feel the energy of the wall, because that wall is the message for you right there. Okay. So subconsciously, there's a big block for you to go over the wall. And I feel, honestly, it's more you than him. So there's some back history about fear of, I hear fear of retribution or wanting to do this. So press into that wall for me. Honestly, if you even just take a piece of that wall and grab it and hold it for 1 second and hold on to it and feel what's in it, you're going to I feel it vibrating. Honestly, you can imagine it's in front of you, grab it, hold the wall up in your hand for 1 moment and let it speak to you, because it's telling you this message right here. Okay. All right. That's the message for you right there. And that's very truthful. And I'm going to work on the energy really quickly. And
if Sharon's feeling the wall in her own heart, and that's some,
yeah.
So if any of us is when she's speaking, or either one, if you're feeling it, the message is for you as well. So go ahead and take in the healing as well.
So they don't know that I work somatically with people. That's really what my forte is. I don't just have you look at a color. I want you to feel the color. I want you to be in the image that I see, because it's so powerful when we are inside the image. This is how I teach tarot. But when you are inside the image of the tarot, or in touching a pentacle or being a color, this is the power behind it. But that wall for you, literally, that's a very strong message. And when you're inside that wall, grabbing a piece of that wall and putting it in your heart, there's a strong, strong message for you there. Now, I'm not going to take away this energy of this wall, because this is a very big safety issue for her. If the angels take this away, it's going to cause more harm than good. So I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to they want to work with white with you to help you lessen the vibration of the remembrance of this attachment to this thing. So whatever happened is triggering you. So if that's okay with you, I would just like to work on the trigger, but not exactly the wound, if that's okay with you. Okay. All right. So just take a moment, feel what you feel, and everyone can do the exercise. If you've been triggered this last couple of weeks, which haven't we all, by something, I'm not going to say thing, but we've all been by something. Take a moment, because the angel's about to clear that out of you. All right, here we go. And it's Metatron. He's going to actually connect with Shekinah. So this is going to be a powerful clearing right here. So let's start at the very top. When I add her color at the bottom, so I'm going to start with a blank slate. So right now, Archangel Metatron is going to be at the top, and it's that pearly white, which you cannot see, but it is true. Take a deep breath right there, everybody, and pull that down into the crown. It's going to go super, super fast. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect her color, which is purple, at the bottom of the feet. So on the tree of life, she is at the very bottom and he is at the top. And now I'm just going to connect it. So take a deep breath, everybody, and hang on for 1 minute, because here it goes. I'm going to connect it with the color gold. So take a breath. 1, 2, 3. Here comes the color. And it's going right down all the way through your energy centers. Everyone breathe, please. You're holding your breath. Breathe. Just keep breathing. Let the angels do the work. They're almost done here. There it goes. It's releasing. Okay, so that's just going to ground out. This is just going to take away all of your fear. You guys got a lot of fear in there. We know why, right? But we're going to release that today. All right, take a breath, everybody. It's done. And I know you can't see it, but there's a lot of just really light colors, a lot of that pearlescent color at the top, then gold, and then they have them standing on this color here at the bottom, that's Shekinah. Okay, so that was a connection to both angels. If you felt that, let us know, and let me know how you're doing so we can adjust you if we need to, okay?
And the cards that came in with that as well is you have the 3 of Swords and then the Page of Cups coming in reverse. And so really feeling that that conflict within your heart, that pain, that, time to sever those ties, so to speak. The Page of Cups is bringing in that, just where you're feeling emotionally blocked or low, and it's due to the ties within the heartbreak here. But this also is talking about altogether clearing the ground for something new to happen and to start coming in. And then you have the Empress. So this is happening, but it's bringing this. Does that make sense? And the outcome here is the Hermit in reverse. And that means you'll be opening up. You're going to be able to open up and come out.
Debbie, go back to that first card for just a second, because it's very interesting when I look at it from this feeling. Literally look at the card in a way it looks like the heart's pouring through the throat. Look at the card. Turn that around.
Sure does.
Look at it. It is. So this to me is very, very interesting because of this energy. I feel like it's an elixir.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
Sometimes people can be an elixir for us, and it's a very real thing. When they have a very hard time disengaging from people, that elixir goes, and it's like a super loss, because it's honestly, it's a very deep, it's kind of like a pin or a hook into their energy, and it's not really the loss of the person. It's their energetic energy that's so tangled with yours in the soul column that it's like very, it feels very trepidatious when this happens. So this is when you're pinned to somebody very, and it's like a hook in your energy. I see them, but if you can flatten it out and take it out. But this is when they feel like really, that connection, and like it's not healthy.
Right. Yeah, kind of like a codependent feel to it.
Yeah.
Okay. So Spirit is asking you to surrender to success. You're ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. It's almost like calling you to see yourself as successful, see yourself as worthy. And 2 cards came out for you. So you have surrender, attachments to results as well. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen. Then you let go. Then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. You have 2 success cards coming in. Isn't that interesting? And again, it's know who you are, know that you're worthy, and surrender to that greatness in you, right? Of who you are. Blessings to you, vibrationalist.
Thanks for letting us read for you today. Blessings. Thank you. Hopefully everyone's doing well with the energy.
I know, right? It's like, whoa.
That's what I'm concerned about, because I'm used to it, and I have to check to make sure everyone else is okay.
So, absolutely.
Yeah. Drink water.
Drink water.
And eat. That will help ground your energy.
Lisa says, feeling good here, a little tingly.
Okay. Yep, that's their energy.
Yeah, people are feeling the tingly.
And everyone feels it a different way, It's perceived a different way. And you don't actually have to see the aura, by the way. You can perceive the aura. In fact, that's better to perceive it in some ways. And all the colors of the aura, very honestly, you just perceive the aura the way you need to perceive it. The colors in the books are subjective by someone else's opinion. They're not always what the meaning is. So keep that in mind, right?
Ellen.
Hi, Ellen.
How do I regain my motivation? Have been sleeping when need to be working. Yeah.
Does she want a healing on or energy on it?
Ellen, I don't know, Ellen, if you heard that question. Do you want the whole energy healing on that as well? Georgie.
George is saying she ate, drank water. Yeah, it's going to make you eat something and drink. That's the best way to ground out your energy. Their energy is pretty strong. That does help. Oh, no, she's asking someone else that's a help. Okay. Well,
Healing would be great, she says.
Oftentimes, sleeping, eating, there's all deterrents to working. So what happened 8 weeks ago, 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months ago? There's something that triggered this. So it was right before this happened. So 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 hours, or the month of August. So there's some sort of trigger that's connected with this attachment. I'm going to actually start using yellow on it. It's your mind that wants to be foggy. So it's got a disconnect from the rest of you. It doesn't want to think about something, so it puts it to sleep subconsciously. It wants to go to sleep. I don't want to deal with it. Okay, so what comes up? Devil card. And the gift card. Okay, so here's the dealio on these. This is a gift that the subconscious mind is giving you something, but you're not seeing it as a gift. So maybe just reframe that energy around that and look at if whatever triggered you, and I do get an 8 around that. It's actually a gift if you can look at it deeper instead of a wounding. Look at it as a gift. You know what? Our gifts are wounds as disguise, right? So nurture yourself. Nurture yourself. Debbie, do you want me to keep going or?
Oh, I was just throwing the cards down and kind of tapping in over here. I see new changes coming for you. I see that you have been blocked. You have the snake and the mountain right here. And you have the birds here. So I feel like you've almost like this is about your voice as well, like your empowerment. I feel like something about your own empowerment and almost like something happened and it was like the last straw and like you just kind of like, and you took it in and it started put that wall up. Whatever this was, you took it in and you put the wall up, and it's kind of affecting your ability to truly, your voice, your throat chakra, this is you. So, but the outcome here with the stork is a new opportunity. It's going to be opening back up for you, but I feel like this is something that needs to be addressed. Something that you allowed to take your voice, or you're saying you've been feeling not motivated and sleeping a lot. I just feel like something just was that last straw or something, and you put that block up.
Here's the angel energy. There's something in the back past that it's bleeding to the present time. So they just grounded her energy in the root chakra. This is bringing up some safety issues. But here at the top, this is related back to some sort of a past. I feel like it's male caretaker or male energy. It may not have been the caretaker, but somebody maybe
like a boss,
someone related that might have some trust issues with male.
Oh, okay.
But they give her red on top of the head to kind of dissolve that. This to me feels like they're just telling me unresolved anger. But they ground so you can process it out. And it's okay to be angry. Sometimes we think it's not okay to be angry, but very honestly, we were given anger for a purpose, right? So it's better to get your emotions out and not suck it up, as they say, because it's going to make you feel better.
Yeah, and whatever happened, you have the Page of Swords coming in. This is like what happened. The Page of Swords in reverse coming in there, and it made you withdraw. Okay, you withdraw, but you have the wheel here in the middle. This is just a cycle. It's something that you're learning, and it will come to an end. It's the wheel. It's turning into your favor now. But Mary, you're right, because I have the Five of Cups, and this is looking to the past. This is dealing with something from the past that made you withdraw. Okay. But the outcome here is the High Priestess. This looks like you're painting.
Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it? You're very close to it.
OMG.
And we never know the way the angels are going to do it. It always turns into something when I do those aura drawings. I don't know what they're painting. I just go the way they make me feel when I'm painting those paintings. So very interesting.
Yeah. So I feel like it's time to really go into those inner guides, your inner guides, or your guides or whatever, and really listen. Know the truth. Know you. And cut off of what no longer is supposed to be there.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to be carrying this past stuff anymore.
And Ellen's asking how far back childhood. I'm getting it around childhood, maybe around. I get from the ages maybe. I got 8. So I'm seeing 6 through 8 years of age. But 8 seems to stick, so I'm just going to stay with that in that time frame.
But something triggered you recently, within the last. You said like in August or.
Oh, in August. Okay, with that.
Recently you've been. You were triggered, and the wall went back up, and you didn't even know it. You know what I mean? You weren't aware, but something triggered you, and you put that wall back up.
So hopefully that helped.
Does that make sense, Ellen? We have the guardian angel of young adults coming in. This is an interesting angel coming in for you with this reading. It says, I am guided and protected as I begin to choose my path in life. I feel like with this one, again, going back with this childhood wound and it being re-triggered, this angel is coming in to let you know that you are protected, to go ahead and I'm looking for the High Priestess card. Yeah, it is deep. To go ahead and go into that deeper healing and higher understanding to release this.
We'll probably work on her at nighttime.
And I feel like, during this time of chaos that we're all in, a lot of us have come to the end of ourselves, and a lot of us are getting these little triggers and opportunities to go back and realize stuff that we wouldn't have realized whether, before, because, we weren't at the end of ourselves with all the chaos and disruption. So this is just view it, Ellen, as an opportunity, as a gift to go ahead and cut that cord off. Yeah. So blessings to you, Ellen. I'm giving you a big hug.
Me too. Thank you for letting us work with you. Okay.
Okay.
August. So I was like in August. Okay. All right. You know what I would suggest? Go to therapy if you need to. Really, I really believe in it, and I know that there is so much healing in that. If you're open to that, I would seek therapy for that. You know, we can only do what we can do, but I think Debbie, I don't know if you're not a licensed therapist, are you? I know you worked in it.
Psychotherapist, yeah.
Okay, so I would suggest
I don't have my other license, but I have a different license.
Yeah, at this point, maybe deeper work might really be helpful for you. We don't want to stay there, you know, that's one of the things we want to be able to release that.
Amen. Everyone say release.
Yeah, release. Let that stuff go, right? I would use another word, but I'm on Debbie's channel, so.
You can use it on this channel.
You're welcome, Ellen. All right, how are we doing with time?
We have about 20 minutes.
Okay, perfect. Told my husband he's cooking dinner. He said, "Okay, I'll order a pizza." I'm like, really? I should have thought of that. Okay.
Exactly.
Right? Oh my gosh.
All right, rating for the next question. It's so delayed tonight. Yeah. It's really delayed because I have my computer on here and I just did the release thing on the computer. It is that's so funny. See? And the comment just came up, release. I said that like 15 minutes ago. All right. Okay. It's funny how some nights it's not as delayed as others, but.
Yeah, it's internet. It's.
So have you been noticing that that a lot of deeper work going on right now because?
Well, yeah, I brought everything up. Did you read the numbers that I put up on my thing about Trump?
Oh no, I didn't get to see.
If you read the numbers, you're going to see exactly his makeup and why he's done what he's done. I mean, it's all right there. I was very shocked.
I got to see that one. Did you put that one up today?
No, I put it up when we had that discussion. So I think I put it up. Whatever. But when you look at people's vibrational energy, as I use Chaldean numerology, it's very, very telling what's going on. But it's supposed to trigger people to wake up. So there's a purpose for everybody. And I mean, it comes in ways that bring us to the knees of uncertainty. And that's maybe the way that we needed to be woken up. So, I obviously don't like it, but maybe that's just the way it's supposed to come in. Obviously, it caused a great shakeup. And maybe that's the purpose.
It certainly did.
Remember, when things fall apart, things fall back into place. So maybe this is the dawning. This is the age that we were waiting for. Bye, Georgie. Take care. All right.
That is Georgia heading out. Bye, Georgie. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, so.
Kathleen say go.
I know. I want to thank you, Jen, for your comment on my hair. I'm having a hard hair day, so thank you.
Oh, looks good.
Okay.
Mom are reading a message from Grandma.
Grandma.
All right, so let's just take a look.
So Prince Charming's mom. It's going to be a little interesting reading Grandma, because the delay is so much, and
we're just going to go with it, right?
we're just going to go with it and see what we get. So Grandma is coming in, and she's showing me a scene where she just took a towel and kind of wiped her hands on it and sat down at a little dining table thing to have a chat. And I thought it was interesting. And she immediately stepped in with wanting you to take time for yourself. And it's not how you think it looks. So you usually, taking time for yourself, you may have a lot of time alone, but that doesn't mean you're taking time for yourself. So that's what she was saying with that message. And I don't know what that means for you, but hopefully you do. And let's see what else. She's also saying something about how she loves how you have done something in this last week. Like, I don't know if you've decorated or you've changed something around, but she loves it.
Do you want me to go?
Go ahead.
So I'm getting a reference to cotton in a field. How does that relate to you? And also, she's talking about the ring you wear. She's showing me a starburst. So I just want to see how these messages relate to you.
That might be hard.
Why is that?
She's saying that is so true, but that's just coming up, or how, I don't know how. It's so far behind. It's hard to say
what's that so true mean?
Right, because it could have been from when I was talking,
right?
When she was coming in here. So because it's so delayed, the comments.
Oh, okay, all right. That's 6:18 when that came in. Where are they far behind? Oh, it's. Oh, I see. Which is just coming in, but it's not real time.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Anyway, she just keeps showing me cotton in a field, like literally cotton balls in a field. So I don't know how this relates. I almost feel like it might be a state.
Yeah, she's always decorating.
Okay, so I'm just going to actually just start working on her energy. Do you want me to wait for you? Or do you want me to start working on her?
Oh, we'll start working. Yeah, start working.
The subconscious file that's open for you right now is financial. So when I look at subconscious files, I ask them to reorder it. So there's only 4: career, finance, health, or relationship. So finances are coming to the top for you. So let's just see what this is. All right. So I'm just getting it just around the crown chakra. And so I'm just going to start. Take a deep breath right there for me. And anyone who's overthinking finances right now or wants to kind of go into that place of scarcity, take a deep breath and just pull this color in. I'm just going to hold it out for you. So it's just right above the crown chakra. If you go into the higher self, which is about, I think about 1, 2, or 3, that's about 3 feet above you. If you actually engage the higher self, there's no fear right there. That's a very, very, very truthful place where you can relax in there. Because the higher self already knows that fear is just fear of the unknown, but we're just going to be in the fear of unknown, which is not a truthful place. However, we got to go into the higher heart today, everybody. The higher heart sits right above the heart. I'm just going to color that heart there and choose to be in love. This is what the angels are saying to all of you. Take a deep breath and just pull that green color in. This is going to connect to this fear of loss or fear of scarcity that's just coming around. Some of you got really triggered with this election and the news afterward. So just really please just pull that energy in. They're going to actually ground you guys' energy out a little bit to help. You all got to sleep better. And I think I'm eating a lot of chocolate because they said that, but please watch what you're eating because I think it's not really helping us. I know the angels have been saying I've been eating a lot of chocolate. So, but what can I say about that? And it's not the good kind either. So, all right. So this is the grounding energy, but look at the colors. This is that red, the green, the brown. This is about finances and safety issues. Remember, we have Maslow's theory. And the bottom part is about what safety, it's about security, it's about having a home, right? All the basics. And then the pyramid moves up to the apex. And we have a theory right here first about having the safety or the things in place that make us feel safe, like shelter, food, those things right there, right? But we have to watch our energy around that because we don't want to push something away. We want to invite it in. So I'm going to use one last color, and it's going to be gold to just kind of, that's just going to ground all that out, you guys, because honestly, it's a tape recorder that we have lodged in our head. We could just take that tape. Who plays a tape recorder anymore? I don't know who plays a tape recorder anymore. Tape recorder thing, but I'm notorious for. I had an 8-track for a really long time.
What is a tape recorder?
It's a tape recorder. It's really, huh? But I had an 8-track for a really long time that I kept, and it actually worked. It was crazy. But,
wow.
Yeah, well, I don't want to tell you how old I am, girl, but if anyone even remembers, these guys probably don't even know what an 8-track is, right? Everyone take a deep breath. Okay, everyone take a deep breath. I think what happened is post-election, all the junk out of our trunk came up. All the stuff that we were holding, the fear, and it just, and while we were in bliss, all that stuff went out into the universe. It's like a big release, right? So then all of the stuff we were holding on to just got released. So everyone just take a breath, ground your energy, and just let the angels work through your energy. They're going to move it out. Some of y'all need some help during nighttime because you're too in your head about this right now. So they're going to work on you. So here you go.
Beautiful. And the 2 cards that came in here for you as well.
That's funny. Negative thoughts. What were
the what?
I'm laughing because it's the same card, the same.
Oh, I know. That's so funny. Surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus to positive affirmations. But also to add on that, surrender it out. Don't keep it in, right? Okay. And surrender to that inner peace. I think this is important for you. This is from Grandma, okay? Grandma chose these cards for you. I asked her to choose, and these are the ones she chose. And this was part of her message to you when she came in as well. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis in quiet meditative moments. Focus on the stillness within. Enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. I love it. So blessings to you, Prince Charming's mom.
Yes, thank you.
And okay. So you guys, we will be coming back next week on Mary's channel. So I know there is still quite a list. But we've gone the 2 hours basically. And so, yes, so come back next week on Mary's channel, which I'll put up again. But so Sharon, this card I drew for Joanne for her grandson for the surgery today. And that's the lily. That's the best card that you could have come up. It's all about healing. A promise of healing there. So I wanted to pass that on. Blessings to you.
And Tasty wanted to have the pink and bluish one again. I'm going to show you all the cards again, and you tell me. I'll just hold them all up again because I don't know which one's the pink and bluish one. All the colors starting to look the same to me. I'm sorry to say that, but okay. So, and I didn't write the names on it this time. I'm sorry. So this was the first one. Okay. And this one was the second one. Just I hope I have them in order. And this was the third one. And you can still feel the vibration coming off these. I mean,
totally. Absolutely.
I'm holding them going, that's really strong.
Mm-hmm.
And I work with them a lot, so I know that that's strong. This one's kind of shimmery. So the more you look at these, you're just going to get a healing. So every time you come back, you can come back and watch the video. You get the same healing. If this you're on, you still get the same energy. And I think that might have been the one that won. I'm not sure.
Oh, that's the one that was like
yeah, that card that was like
the High Priestess card.
It was like this one.
It was. I'm gonna send a picture of that High Priestess card to you because that was
pretty cool.
That was cool.
The spirit always gives us the right cards that go with these. It's kind of funny because.
And I just grabbed these at the last. I'm like, oh, I think I'll use these tonight. I didn't. Yeah.
Oh yes, exactly that one with like this one. Well, you never know again how these angels, when I do the aura energy drawing, you know, the daily color clarity and clearing. I haven't done it this week, but I'll go back. But when they have me turn I sometimes they just make me turn it and then they make me swirl it. So it's crazy how some of those images come out. One came out looking like a donkey during the race. So it reminds me of the Democratic race.
Right.
I was like, oh, that was kind of really interesting.
So Joanne, you are here. I didn't see your name here. I'm sorry. So Joanne, we are all sending you light and love for your grandson and for the healing. He had surgery today. So,
okay.
And we didn't get to her. So I wanted to pull a card and I got the lily card straight up. And that to me is healing. And that was the perfect card to come up. So it almost made me cheer up when I saw it. So, but all of us are sending your grandson healing, love, and light, wrapping you all up. That's always
George is saying, I love that Mary's pictures match Debbie's cards. That's how the angels work, though. I mean, it really is just, I don't know. That's what they do. Seems to be a phenomena here, but they're working with both of us. So, but you know, this is the thing where they want us to really recognize that they are working. You know, when she affirms with her cards, the messages, this is when we know the angels truly are working through the colors and using both of us as vessels. So this is when the cards match, it's like, oh, that's confirmation to me. Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you for joining us, Vibrational Realist. Love you. Thank you very much. And we will see you another time.
So thank you, Lucienne, for keeping the list and
Yeah.
all the moderators. And thank you for all the love. And Mary, thank you so much for coming on and sharing your beautiful gifts and messages from the angels and guides and stuff.
Thank
Just
you.
beautiful. Beautiful.
I just love working with you, and thank you. I think it's a good vibration. Thank you very much. And then we're going to be on next week over my channel. So
that's right. You see it.
What I'm doing.
Right.
Over at Debbie's channel. So come over and visit us there.
Right there. Mary's channel right there. So we'll see you there next week.
Awesome. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. We appreciate it. Lucienne and all the moderators, thank you. Much love to all of you. Thank you very, very much for keeping us going and keeping us focused.
Exactly. And yeah, happy Friday.
Yes.
Oh, and Mars is out of retrograde.
It went direct. So it's Friday the 13th.
And Friday the 13th, and Mars just
my favorite day.
And you get pizza.
I'm gonna go get pizza and a beer. All right.
Awesome. I love it. Yay.